Last night, I was sitting out on my porch, and dusk was starting to come, and all of a sudden, these fireflies just came out and danced across the entire night sky there. It was one of those beautiful experiences, just to be in that moment, to have the sun going down and the fireflies dancing in front of you. It was just a time of beauty. I'm halfway through my chemo treatments now. I've done 2 of them. I've got 2 more yet to happen. And after that, I will be doing some radiation treatments as well. We're not quite sure what those will look like at this point, but we'll be finding out fairly soon. But it's been during this time that I've really had an opportunity to be slowed down and to see moments of joy that I might have missed before. Because they're not always big, eye-popping moments. Sometimes they're little tiny moments that are just filled with pure joy. Moments like sitting on that porch and watching the fireflies dance in front of me. Moments like watching a sunset and seeing the purple hues as they cover the sky. Moments where I get to watch my 2 daughters as they run around a table over and over again, laughing and giggling and falling down and popping up again. Moments where I get to see my wife smile. They're just pure moments of joy. Moments that sometimes we overlook or miss. There's this book of songs in the Bible, and one of them, Psalm 16, says, "You show me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy." I have been living with this passage for the past few months. Ever since the diagnosis and the surgery, through my times of chemo, all the way to today, I have been living with this wonderful passage. But sometimes God takes us down these paths of life that we never expected to go. And in doing that, He also opens our eyes to the amazing joy that there is in life. And sometimes that joy, it's not what we expected, it's not a mountaintop experience, but it is pure joy. The joy that God showers upon us. I never expected to go down this path. I never expected to be walking in these shoes as I am now. But down this path of life, I have been able to experience moments of joy that I never would have before. And it serves as a wonderful reminder that life isn't about the destination. It's not even necessarily about the journey that we take, but rather it's about the relationships that we develop upon that journey, and how we get to see the face of Christ in the other. Life isn't about someday accomplishing some goal, but rather it is about celebrating every moment that we have with the people that we are with the great God who loves us so much. Life isn't about status. It's not about how we look in society, but rather it is about knowing that we are children of God, that we are loved, that we are cared for, that we are needed by this great one who created all. And then being able to see the moments of joy in our relationship with God and our relationship with others. No, I never expected to walk down this path of life. I never expected this to be the direction for me to go. But one of the things that I have experienced, one of the moments of joy that has taken place throughout this entire thing, is the fact that I know I'm not walking this path alone. For I know that God is there, walking side by side with me. I know that the church is there, the body of Christ. They are present every step of the way with me. I know that my family and friends are there every step of the way as well, loving me, caring for me, supporting me in ways that I never would have imagined. And in doing that, I get to see the joy of God in their faces each and every day. Earlier today, my oldest daughter came running downstairs. And when she did, so early in the morning, she then flashed me this smile. And it was the first time that she flashed a smile with one of her teeth missing. She then reached out and showed me the tooth in her hand. She had been waiting so long for this tooth to fall out, and it finally did. And seeing that smile, seeing that joy on her face that this thing took place that she had been waiting for so long, it filled my heart with joy as well, because she was so happy, she was so excited about it. That was a God moment right there. And luckily, my life had been slowed down enough that I was able to pay attention to it and see Christ shining through her face as she smiled so brightly. So my prayer for you today is that you may be slowed down and see the path of life where God is leading you. That you may be blessed with the moments of seeing the joy that God sets before you. And that Christ's face may continue to shine back to you each and every day. For you are his child. You are loved, you are cared for, and you are needed. God bless.